Hello, what's your name? Where are you from?
Chris Lofton. I'm from Dallas Center, Iowa.
What do you think of the Senator's remarks tonight?
Very passionate, and they seem to be very heartfelt, and I agree with just about everything he said.
Yeah, were you surprised that there was such a foreign policy content in his remarks?
No, I think that's necessary, and Democrats need to demonstrate that they have good ideas and that they are strong on defense too.
Right. Is there anything else you'd like to talk to the OAC blog about today?
I can't think of a thing except I think John Edwards is great. We were behind him 2 years ago when he first came to our state, and we supported him early, and we're going to support him this time.
Thank you very much. Hello, what's your name and where are you from?
Dan Spellman from Des Moines, Iowa.
And what do you think of the Senator's remarks today?
I thought they were great. He hit every area that's important. You know, I like that he took on the world situation. I think that's important for people to hear. You know, we hear this propaganda that Democrats aren't tough on security, and you know, it's important for him to talk about that. I think the Democratic Party needs to do a better job talking about that. They need to get away from the frame that they're weak on security and tell people the truth about what's going on in the world.
Right. What did you think when he said that Americans have to be patriotic about more things than just war?
Absolutely. That's, you know, this patriotism we hear about today is false patriotism. Patriotism is doing good for your country and making sacrifices for your country. You know, this wrapping yourself in the flag and rah 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 for the war. It's just, it's pseudo-patriotism. I mean, that's a part of patriotism. You know, you support the troops, and you should, but it is a lot more than that. It's,
it is a lot more.
You know, when you've got 37 million people in poverty, and basically this administration and the GOP just ignores them.
Right.
I mean, that's unpatriotic.
Is there anything else you'd like to talk to the OAC blog about tonight?
You know, I'm glad that I'm from Iowa and that we're the first in the nation.
You're lucky.
That's right. We can't wait to launch John Edwards into the 2008 presidential election. It's going to be a great time. We're going to get it done this year.
Thank you. So, what's your name and where are you from?
My name is Troy, and I'm a Republican. Actually,
welcome.
My name is Troy Miller. I'm from West Des Moines, Iowa. Like I say, I'm a Republican, but my wife has been a Democrat forever. I've been a Republican.
You're in a mixed marriage then, huh?
Yes, we are. And she convinced me to come here, and I'm glad I did.
You are glad you did. What do you think of John Edwards overall from the Republican side? How do you see him?
I'm seeing him as a much better option than anybody else, frankly.
Really? That's surprising because, you know, Iowa's going to be really big on both sides next time. You're going to have a chance to see. Are you going to drag her to any of the Republican events?
Pardon me?
Are you going to drag her to any of the Republican events?
No. I won't be attending a Republican event. I intend to stay registered as a Republican. I'm a little disappointed with the way things have been lately. So.
What in particular, the war, the economy, gas?
The economy, ecology. I've kind of turned Senator Edwards seems to be saying what I think. So.
And he's authentic, isn't he?
Pardon me?
He seems honest and authentic, doesn't he?
Absolutely.
Is there anything else you'd like to talk to the OAC blog about?
Make sure you get Senator Edwards in as your nominee. Hillary Clinton, Biden, nobody else is going to make it. You'll get crossover votes from Republicans if it's Edwards. You won't get them with anyone else. That's it.
What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Marcia Moore from Des Moines, Iowa.
What do you think of the Senator's remarks tonight?
Well, the Senator's remarks are always wonderful. He's just a real down-to-earth, genuine person. and very bright and well-spoken and believable.
And what did you think about the foreign policy element of his remarks tonight?
I think it's very timely, and he spent a lot of time on that tonight. It's a change from his normal speech, and I thought he was right on.
He was right on. And what were you planning on doing tonight?
Well, I'm not supposed to be here. I had tickets to see James Taylor at the Iowa State Fair, but it's a woman's prerogative to change her mind, and when Barb and I were so wonderfully given an invitation by Town Home Girlie, who by the way rocks, and Erica to host a pre-reception for Senator Edwards, we both jumped at the chance. So I sold my James Taylor tickets, and here I am, and I get to see the senator again tomorrow.
That's quite a sacrifice.
Yeah, I know.
What we do for the cause, right?
Yeah, I'll take one for the senator. Yeah. Anyway, he's great, and I look forward to seeing him tomorrow. And we've already warned him that we're going to be there, and I think he'll still show up.
Okay, what's your name and where are you from?
My name's Alice Ward, and I come from West Des Moines, Iowa. That's a suburb of Des Moines.
What did you think about the senator's remarks tonight?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed his emphasis on poverty, that he's compassionate, that he came from a humble background instead of being wealthy, because I think that gives you a different point of view. If you come from a poor background, you learn what it's like to be at the bottom of the heap, so to speak. And I like that about Edwards. And I certainly hope that I get to vote for him for president in 2008.
And what do you think about the foreign policy emphasis on his remarks tonight?
That's something we certainly have to deal with. It's not fun. It's not pleasant to think about, but it's certainly something that we're going to have to cope with, because we've got a quagmire in Afghanistan and a quagmire in Iraq, and we're going to have to figure out a way to deal with that. I don't know.
And we're on the way to a quagmire in southern Lebanon as well.
No doubt, no doubt. Yeah. We're going to have to deal with all that, because Bush isn't doing anything about it, as far as I can tell.
No, just perpetual war, 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 war.
Yeah, he likes war because he thinks people are scared and then they'll vote Republican. I guess that's his theory. I don't know.
How much candy did you have?
Yeah, I know it's pretty cynical, but I think that what you just said is probably the optimist viewpoint at this point.
Yes.
Is there anything else you'd like to talk to the OAC blog about tonight?
No, I can't think of anything. Maybe I'm talked out.
It's been a long night.
It has been. Yeah.
Thank you for giving me an interview, Alice.
Thank you.